Welcome all of you in online lecture series of digital electronics and logic design. So today we will see uh, the combinational circuit, that is multiplexer. Okay, so multiplexer, in short we will also refer it as what, MUX. Hmm? So first we will see the what is mean by the multiplexer. Okay, so multiplexer is what? It is a combinational circuit. Combinational circuit means what? The output of these circuits will depends on only the present input. So suppose here I will draw the block diagram of multiplexer. So suppose this is this is N as to M mux. This is what? N as to M mux. So here N will indicate the number of inputs and M will indicate number of select line. So every mux consists of n number of inputs. Suppose here n number of inputs are there. The number will start from suppose 0 to n, and it will consist of only one output, that is y, and consist of m number of what? Select lines. So suppose this is a 0 number and then m number of select line. Okay, so this is what? General block diagram of multiplexer. So what is the definition of multiplexer? So multiplexer is combinational circuit, consists of what? Consist of n number of inputs and single output and m number of what? Select lines. So the n number of select lines and m number of what? Sorry, n number of input lines and m number of select lines. So there will be a relation in between these two. That relation is what? So 2 raised to m, that is equal to n. Okay, 2 raised to m equal to n. That is what the relation between the select line and these input lines. Suppose we have two number of select lines, then 2 raised to 2 means how many input lines are required? 4 input lines are required. Suppose consider the select lines are what? 3. So 2 raised to 3, that is equal to 8. So 8 number of what? Input lines are required. Okay, so by using this formula we can find out the number of input lines as well as number of select line also. Suppose we have total number of input lines as 8. So 2 raised to m equal to, suppose we know the number of what? Input lines here. So input lines are 8. So we will find out the value of m is what? Square root of what? This 8. So that is equal to 3. So m is what? 3. So in this way we will find out either m or n. So now here what is use of select line? The select line is used to select any one of the input at the output line. The in other way we will say that it is a digital switch. Okay, in other way we will say that it is what? Digital switch, that is used to connect any one of the input to the output line. Suppose and one more thing is there, these input lines always indicated as a D, like D0 up to Dn. The select lines are always indicated as a S0 to for example SM here. Okay, so in this way we will indicate the input lines as well as the select lines. Now we will see the first type of multiplexer, that is 2 as to 1 mux. Okay, so If we compare it with what, n as to m, n as to m, then here we will get n equal to what, n equal to 2 and m equal to 1. Means we have two number of select lines and one number of two number of data lines and one number of select line. So here I will draw the 2:1 mux. Two input lines are there. The two input lines are indicated as a D0 and D1, and only one output. Mux consists of only one output, and the select lines are what, only one. So this will be indicated as a S0. So this is what 2:1 mux. Always remember that this will indicate what, the input lines and the select lines. So this is what 2:1 mux. Now let us we will draw the truth table for this 2:1 mux. So for truth table, the inputs are what, D0 and D1, and output is Y, and select line is what, it is also the input. So here we will write the S0 also. These are the inputs. These lines are what, it is inputs, and this is output. So what is actually the use of this select line? This select line will select, or this select line will collect any one input. Okay, these are the two inputs. So this select line will connect this any one input to the output line. Suppose for example I will consider the first case. If it is a single bit line only, so either the value is what, 0 or 1. Suppose for example if we consider the S0 is 0, that time it will connect D0 with what, Y. Okay, so that time Y is what, okay, so Y equal to what, when S0 equal to 0, Y is what, D0. Suppose S0 equal to 1, that time it will connect what, this D1 input to what, Y. So when S0 is 1, Y equal to what, D1. Okay, this is actual operation inside the multiplexer. The selector will select any one input and that will be connected to the output. So we will take all the possible conditions here, S0, D0 and D1, because we have three inputs. This is also input and these two lines are also input. So for three input we will get four possible combinations: 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1 1. Okay, so these are the possible conditions. Now up to this, when S equal to 0, let us see, when S equal to 0, output Y is what, D0. Means whatever the value of D0 we will provide from this input line, that will be appear at the Y. Suppose S0 is 0, in that time what, D0 will be connected to Y. So if the value of D0 is 0, that will be directly appear Y equal to as a 0. If D0 is 1, then Y is also 1, because Y equal to what, D0. So whatever the value of D0, that will be appear at the output Y. So here value of D0 are what, 0 0 0 0 1 1. That will be directly appear at the output. When S0, okay, when S0 is 1, that time D1 is connected to Y. This D1 is what, connected to Y, and whatever the value of D1 is there, that will be appear at the output Y. So for S0 equal to 1, for these four combinations, whatever the value of D1, that will be appear at the output. So value of D1 is what, 0 1 0 1. Okay, so in this way we will draw what, the truth table for this 2:1 multiplexer, right? Okay, so in last lecture also we have studied the 2:1 mux. Now let's consider the next type of mux, that is second type is 4 as to 1 mux. Okay, 4 as to 1 mux. So here input are 4 and the output is 1. So let us I will draw the block diagram of this 4 as to 1 mux. Inputs are what? 0 1 2 3, D0, D1, D2, D3, and the output is single, that is Y. And how many select lines we require for this mux? By using 2 raised to by using what, this 2 raised to m formula, we will find out the number of select lines. So 2 raised to m equal to n. Here we know the value of what? N is what? 4. So m equal to what? 2. So here we require 2 select lines, that is S0 and S1. So this is what? 4 as to 1 mux. Next we will draw the truth table. First we will draw the operational table. So S1, S0 and output is Y. So here simple table we will draw first, and then we will go through what? The truth table. So possible combinations of what? This select lines 0 0 0 1 1 0 or 1 1. If 2 select lines are there, we will get the 4 possible combinations of this select lines. So the function of this select line is to select any one of the input, and that will be connected to what? Output. Suppose for example the initial condition 0 0. For 0 0 condition, the Y is connected to D0. So here output is D0. For 0 1, 0 1, Y is connected to D1. So output is D1. For 1 0, the output is D2, and for 1 1, the output is D3. So this is what? The simple truth table. Okay. Now let us we will draw the truth table here. So here first we need to take select lines. Okay, that is S1, S0. Now in this case we have 6 inputs, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So if we draw the truth table for 6 variable, then we will get the possible conditions 2 raised to 6. So that is too much cases we are getting here. So we will draw this truth table in some different manner. Okay, here, because it is not possible to take the combination that is 2 raised to 6, that become not possible to write here. So I will draw in the other way. Okay, so suppose consider that initially the value of S0 and S1, that is 0 0. Okay, we know that when the value of select lines are 0 0, that time D0 we will get at the output. So only D0 related value will be applicable for the output Y. D0 will affect the output Y, and these 3 will not affect Y, because when 0 0, here you will see when 0 0 is there, that time we will get D0 only. So whatever the value of D0 we will apply here, that will be appear at the output Y. So there is no effect of D3, D2 and D1. So here we will take what? The don't care value. Okay, don't care value, we have studied that will be indicated by the cross sign. Here the cross sign will indicate what? Don't care condition, right? Don't care means what? Either the value is 0 or 1, 0 or 1, because here we are not getting any effect of these inputs over the Y. That's why we have taken here the don't care condition. And here D0 will affect the Y, that's why first we will take D0 as a 0. Okay, so whatever the value of D0, that will be appear here. Okay, because here the select lines are 0 0. Again, other possibility is what? When same 0 0 is there, again don't care, don't care, don't care, and D0 value is what? 1. Initially we have taken the value 0, next we will take the value is 1, then output become D0, that is again 1. Okay, so this case will be over here. So next case, 0 1. Okay, so when the select lines are 0 1, okay, D1 will be appear at the output Y. Okay, only D1 will affect the output Y. So only D1 here will affect Y, and the remaining will not affect at the output. So here we will take don't care, don't care. This is also don't care, and the first possibility is 0. So here output is again 0. Again the same condition, 0 1, don't care, don't care. The value of D1 is what? 1. Next possibility, so output is again 1. Okay, the second case is over. The next value are 1 0. So when 1 0 is there at the select lines, D2 is selected at the output. Okay, D2 is connected to the output Y, and whatever the value of D2 will be appear at the output. So only D2 will affect, and remaining will not affect. So remaining value we will take as a don't care. Here initial value is 0, so here also 0. Okay, next possibility 1 0, that is don't care, 1, don't care, don't care, and 1 will be appear at the output. And the last possibility, that is 1 1. When 1 1 is there, D3 is connected to Y. Okay, as D3 is connected, whatever the value we applied to the D3 will be appear at the output Y. So only D3 will affect, other will not affect. So other the value are don't care, and here initially we will take D3 as a 0, so output is 0. Okay, and next possibility, that is 1 1. Again this is 1, don't care, don't care, don't care, and the output is 1. Okay, so this is what the truth table of 4:1 mux. So this is somewhat simplified truth table. Now next next step is to find out the equation for Y. Okay, so how to find out the equation? So for that we have to select those output condition where output equal to 1. So here the output is 1, here also output 1 1 and a 1. Okay, so final equation we will write here. For the selected terms we have to write what? The product term. So the product terms are what? S1 bar, S0 bar and D0. S1 bar, S0 bar and what? D0 plus S1 bar. Okay, this condition, S1 bar, S0 and D1 plus this condition, that is S1 S0 bar D2. Okay, and last condition, that is S1 S0 and D3. So this is our final equation for the 4:1 mux. Okay, so when we implement this equation by using the logic gate, we will get, or we will able to design such types of 4:1 mux. Now next type of mux is 8:1 mux. Okay, 8:1 mux. So here how many inputs are there? Total 8 inputs are there, and only single output is there. So for 8:1 mux we will draw the block diagram here. Okay, so inputs are D0, okay, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7, and only one output is there, that is Y. And for 8:1 mux, how many select lines we require? That is 2m equal to n. Here n is 8. N is what? 8. So m equal to what? 3. So 3 select lines are required: S0, S1, S2. So this is 8S2 1 mux. 8 will indicate 8 inputs, 1 will indicate 1 output, and these are the select lines. So the truth table for this 8S2 1 mux, S2, S1 and S0, and output is Y. Okay, so these are the inputs, and this is output. Possible condition 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 double 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and last 1 1 1. Okay, so these are the possible conditions. So now here the select lines function is to select any one input and connect to the output. So for 0 0 0, here D0 will connect it to what? Y. So output Y is what? D0. For 0 0 1, D1 is connected to Y, D1. For 0 1 0, D2. Likewise D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. Okay, so this is simple truth table for the 8S2 1 mux. If we draw the truth table in detail, by taking the all possibilities of the D0, D1, D2, D3 values, likewise previously we have seen in case of 4S2 1 mux. Okay, like this also we can draw the truth table for this 8S2 1 mux. So for 8S2 1 mux, these 3 inputs and this total 8 inputs, 8 plus 3, 11 inputs you have to take in the input section. Okay, so that part become, or that part I have left for the homework purpose. Okay, you need to draw the truth table for 8S2 1 mux. Now next topic is multiplexer T. Okay, multiplexer tree. Okay, so what is mean by the multiplexer tree? So if we design a multiplexer T, that time it is possible to design a higher order multiplexer by using what? Lower order multiplexer. Okay, means if we use a multiplexer tree, that time it is possible to design a higher order of multiplexer using a lower order of multiplexer. Means for example, we will design the 4:1 multiplexer using 2:1 multiplexer. Same we will design the 8:1 multiplexer by using what? 4:1 multiplexer or 2:1 multiplexer. Okay, so first suppose we will take the example directly. So here we will design what? 4:1 mux using 2:1 mux. So 4:1 mux is what? It is a higher order multiplexer and it is lower order multiplexer. So here we will going to design the higher order multiplexer using lower order multiplexer by using what? This multiplexer tree. Okay, so I will draw the 2:1 multiplexer first. Okay, so this is first 2:1 mux. Here I will indicate the number as a 1. So 2 inputs are there, that is D0, D1, and this is Y. Okay, now for 4:1 mux we will require what? 4 inputs. Okay, 4:1 mux we will require 4 inputs, but we have to design it using 2:1 mux, and 2:1 mux having 2 inputs only, and for 4:1 mux we require 4 input. So as we require 4 input, we have to take 2:1 mux. So here we will again take the second multiplexer, that is also 2:1 multiplexer. Here I will indicate the number as a 2, mux 2. Now here I will indicate these inputs as we will indicate normally the numbers as what D0 D1, but here in this case we are going to cascade these two multiplexers. So here for 4:1 mux we will give the sequence as D0 D1, this is D3 and D4. Let us consider this is suppose output of first mux Y1, output of second mux, that is Y2. This mux have one select line, that is S0, and this mux will also have a select line S0. So here instead of showing the select line here, I will show the select line of this mux also on this side. Okay, that is also S0. And I will connect these two select line to each other. So here the first mux select line will be directly connected to the second mux select line, and the combine this line will referred as a line S0. Okay, so this is the one select line, but for 4:1 mux we require two select lines. Here we are getting one select line, so how to design the second select lines? For that purpose we will use the enable signal. Okay, we will use what? Enable signal of the multiplexer. So the multiplexer is consist of one enable signal. The enable signal I will suppose indicate that enable signal here. So this is enable signal E0. So this is what the enable signal, and this is enable signal of this first mux E0, or generally we will indicate it as a E. Now here what is use of this enable signal? The use of enable signal is to enable or disable the multiplexer. So suppose I will provide 0 here. If enable line is 0, that time this mux will be in deactive condition. Deactive condition means what? It will not work. But when we provide E equal to 1, that time this mux will be in active condition. Okay, so to make enable or disable we use enable signal. Now here I will get the first select line, and the second select line I will generate from this enable line. Here I will connect one NOT gate, and that will be connected to the E0. Okay, and this is what the select line S1. And finally whatever the output we are getting from these lines is OR together. So here for ORing we will require the OR gate, and here we will get the final output Y. Okay, so if we consider externally, if we consider whole externally this multiplexer, suppose I will draw here the dotted line, so you will get a better idea regarding the multiplexer. So suppose this is, consider this structure is whole as an internal structure. Now don't consider this one, only consider the input, select line and output. Okay, so for this the inputs are what? D0 D1, D0 D1, this is D2, D2 D3, D0 D1 D2 D3, 4 inputs are there, and S0 S1, 2 select lines are there, 1 output. So this is same as what? 4:1 mux. But just the difference is what? We have implemented this by using what? 2:1 mux.